Good day, my name is Doug and I am playing the Crust. And this is version 0.99.63. They're coming close to releasing at 1.0. And of course this is my second episode of my seventh base. So let's go ahead and get things started. And we'll slow things down so we can take a look here. It's almost the end of the day. I'm not quite fully charged. So let's get some more. Solar panels down. And wrong key. There we go. I'm holding the shift key down so I can plant more of these.
Research complete.
And we now have 4 connections to the pole. Oh, which isn't built yet. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Ah, that's why. No, it's built, isn't it? Yes, it's built. No? What? Let's take a look here. Okay, green. No, it's built. Okay. Cool. In that case, I can get rid of this connection. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. I guess I have to keep it. Research complete. The ice extractor, yay. And of course we need green social. And we will do living quarters. Because I know that's coming. Okay. So I now have 20 solar collectors. It's the end of the day, so they're only producing 6. And these aren't quite charged. Oh, right, they're not charged. Okay. Duh. And just to give myself a nice squared off appearance here. Oops, that's all it's going to do. Okay. Okay.
Research complete.
Living quarters, okay. Social once more. Electronic board, which I will need. Refrigerator, which I will need. So that gets a fair amount of that done. That needs blue, but there's only 0.8. Okay, we're almost done with that. And we have 50 smart concrete, 41 steel, and 20 silicon. is producing. Apparently I've used all of my smart bricks. Oh right, they're all up on the surface right there. Yep, there they are. Okay.
Research complete.
And that would be the hard rock drilling. Cool. 7 days there. 5 days there. And 3 days there. So we're going to need green next. There's that. And orange. Engineering. Okay. Rolling mill. I don't have any titanium found yet. Smelting furnace. Let's do that upgrade. Get that rolling. Okay. Now, one thing about the hard rock drilling, that's all going to produce rare earths. So those are going to be on the ground for a while because I don't have anything producing rare earth yet. Or processing rare earth. And I'm doing pretty good there. I think what I am going to do, let's see here. He's not overwhelmed yet. He's not overwhelmed yet. Okay. So we will construct another rolling mill or pressing module. There we go. Bring this down like that. And then electricity. There we go. Okay. We're just simply trying to keep ahead of the raw material, keep processed material flowing, even though I don't have anywhere to use it right now.
Research complete.
Okay. The other thing I need to keep on top of is my slag. Definitely don't want that getting ahead of me. Okay. Research complete. Okay. So I now have automatic repair, that's good. And I'm building my landing platform, which I will have in 3 days, it looks like. Yeah. 4 days. I'll have this in 1 day. Yep. Then we're going to go blue and orange there. So green, social will be the next thing that I need. A smelter. CPU data center I don't need quite yet, and we're good there. Colonist recruitment market I don't quite need yet. We will need the ice smelters, so we'll go ahead and process that. And again, I'm looking to the future, so for that I am kind of moving ahead because I know how this game is going to work. That's all done. So we will go ahead and get this stuff out of the way.
Research complete.
Okay, research complete. Refrigerator is
Research
done.
complete.
Whoops, there's something else that's done. What else is done? The components factory. I don't have any titanium yet, so that really doesn't help me at the moment. But I have 16 days. And that's going to be done in 2 days. So, fundamental will be next. This will help things immensely. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay. It's the middle of the night. I have 9.5 days of battery left. And dawn is in 7 days. So, almost 8. So we'll make it. Let's go ahead and jump to speed 3 and get through the night, because there's nothing I can really do until this is done processing through. Now you may notice I do have the ore detector here, but I'm not using it. I don't like to use it at night when I'm strictly on battery. And what do we have here? I'm going to need titanium, and then from titanium I'll need to make plates. I have no rare earth elementals. I do have components. I do have microcircuits. I have good research going.
Research complete.
Okay, slow down to 1. Actually, let's throw a pause on the game so I can take a look at this. The landing platform is done. Cool. And this is 13 days out. That's in 3 days, so social will be next. I'll need beds. I will need a CPU data center, but not for a while. And I can't research farming until that's done. So let's go ahead and do beds next, just to make sure I keep my science being used. Don't want to run out of things for science to be on, because otherwise it's being wasted. The points, you get so many points per day for only a limited amount of time. And when that runs out, it runs out. So you want to keep it being used. Let's go to the surface. As we see, the night is still heating us. Okay. Okay. So I have some of these guys that are not doing anything. That's not okay. Must keep these guys busy. Well, let's see. Just because I am constantly fighting power problems, and making more power will not cost me anything except resources, which I have in plenty. Let's get everybody busy making more power. Because power is something that I will fight against constantly. And this will at least make sure that I have plenty of power. The only thing I'm paying for is the wiring. The rest of it is all out of resources I already have on hand. Now the other thing I'm going to build is a couple of landing pads. And the reason for that is so I can get things to market. Okay, let me think here. Where do I want to put these? And I hit the wrong key. Landing pads are under logistics. And you can see by the little green squares where things are already being built. There we go. I'm going to put one there. There we go, one there. This keeps them close to getting things underground for me. And that tends to use up a lot of my resources. So we will get things built. Okay, how's it looking? That one's ready for construction.
Research complete.
And this one's still getting stuff put into it. Research complete. The ice melter. Okay. Now here is where it gets a little interesting. What do I want to go with next? Well, oxygen systems, I'm sure. So that'll be ready in just a few days. That has 11 to go. That will be a good 7 days on the oxygen. Okay. Oops.
Everything is ready for trading. To sell your surplus resources, go to the online market section of the control center. Now select market at the top of the screen. You can not only sell missing resources, but also buy them. Since we are currently trying to restore our budget, go to the sell tab. If you select an available resource on the left side of the screen, you'll see the fluctuations and its cost on the right side. To send a resource for sale, select the appropriate option in the bottom right corner of the screen. Director, you should carefully monitor supply and demand. The more resources of a specific type you put on the market, the lower their price will be.
Okay, we're not selling anything at the moment. Going back underground. We have 7 of 32 there. Whoops. Okay, that should get repaired fairly quickly. There we go. All my silicon is out. He's full and backed up. Well, even though I know he is going to come back online here in a little bit, let's go ahead and build a second one. Just to get production running at a higher rate again. Because silicon was one of the things I was having problems with last time. And let's clean up my space a little bit. This will pick up any loose material and deliver it to the conveyor. So stuff like this will get picked up and conveyed over. And we're pretty much at the new day. Okay.
Research complete.
What we have complete. We have the beds complete. That's going to be 7 days. That's going to be about 15 days. And that's still got 7 days left. So it's going to be green then orange. I will need this. And engineering. We get a rolling mill. Running even though I don't need it quite yet. Okay. We are staying ahead of production. Things are moving. Storage. Still have 160,000 credits. there's the water, there's the titanium. I'm going to give a little bit of priority to the titanium. Just to get it free and then get titanium started. Let's see. Okay. We have positive power going to the generate 600. We have a positive. Yeah, we have a very positive. Max consumption is 129. We're producing 600, so 479 is going into the batteries. That means I can use this. Let's go ahead and hit that. And that is water. Okay, that's good. Means I have water on both sides of the base. That's good. Okay, up here. Nothing. Let's go down and see what we got down here. I'm not finding any aluminum, which is concerning. Yep, nothing. Now, this is not a very positive sign. Something right there. Silicone. Okay, that's all I can do right now. I need more power. Now the reason this is important because I need water for the base for my hab. So we want a 20 by 20 hab. Nope. What? Do I want to start anything right now? Because that will occupy everybody for a long time. And I do not have enough stone or steel yet. So we're going to put that off for a bit. Ice, titanium. I've got to get the titanium by steel. Extractor. We're rotating it around. Okay. Until it frees up a little bit. We will go ahead and run power to it. Power there, and then there. Okay, and then the single regolith refinery, because we haven't gotten the multi-regolith refineries yet. Rotate it around. I'll put that right there. Run power to it from there. And run this to there. We will keep my diggers busy when they are done on this side of the base. And down here. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Titanium.
Research complete.
Okay.
Research complete.
And let's take a look at my research. Smelting furnace upgrade. Well, that's a good thing to have. So, 11 days. Easy. That's 6. So, fundamental will be next. Oh, and I know we're going to need a repeater. But we'll get the basics done first. There we go. Monthly report. I'm at 159. I am using my money very carefully. Got 6. I'm starting to outstrip my drone's capabilities. No, actually, I've built as much as I can build. Or, stored as much as I can store there. So let's go ahead and add more general storage. That will just give me some surface storage. I'll be increasing that in the future. if you've been following the way I play these games, I put a lot of stuff on the surface. But can't do that quite yet. And we need steel there. I'm getting that. Okay. And I need to prepare a smelter. So I'm going to build this over to here. And then smelting furnace. Okay, we have the input right there. Power. Will be there. And why am I doing this? That is so that I can build the components factory. We'll reverse the inputs by using T. Okay. And then we will just simply run this down to here. Whoops, I'm off. Missed it by one. Shit. Sorry, excuse my language. There we go. There. And components factory. T to reverse the inputs. Right there. And there. Build all. And then we need to do power. First off, kill that. Then we'll run power here, here, and here. And then set this formula to titanium. Okay. There we go. My power is now being built. Okay, so we built a component factory. Now I need to build a rolling mill. We will wait on that. surface. See, I've got these built. That's nice. Okay. Okay. Do not have the rolling mill as yet, so it doesn't matter. Even if I wanted to build it, I could not. Now, one of the things you will find is you're always short on titanium. It's a slow process to get this stuff built. But the good news is I am building components. That's good.
Research complete.
Okay, electric pillar upgrade. That means I can add one more connection to each pillar. That's good. So, what's next? He's going to be done in 6 days. He's almost done, so green is next. So, social. Let's get the basic food cultivation out of the way. Again, I'm foreshadowing. I know this stuff is coming, so I'm just kind of jumping ahead. It's night. I have enough power for 11 days. It's going to be night for 10. I really can't add anything to my power, so we'll get through the night.
Research complete.
Okay. Ventilation. That's good. Okay. That will be 6 days. Yep, it's going to be engineering next. And I know I'm going to need that, so we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, going up to the surface, take a look at what I have here. Okay. Battery or... Okay, what do I need for batteries? I need silicon, steel, and concrete, but mostly silicon. I have 107 silicon. So, we want to have batteries. Batteries. That should do me up. And then power. And just because I am in, I like to have things symmetrical, I will put another battery here. How am I doing here? He's still got lots of power left, so we'll leave him be. I'll be getting rid of that battery. It's in the wrong spot. That's why I built that battery. Okay. So, no titanium, no steel or aluminum. But we're working on that.
Research complete.
What is complete? The rolling mill. Okay, I cannot add power. Otherwise I would build it. But we're too tight. 7 days, 7.6 days. Yeah, we're very tight on power. Let's go ahead and go to 3 and just let the night pass. And I am going to turn off some things, try and make my night get by a little bit better. He's all caught up. So I'll turn this off as well. Reduce the power drain. And going back up to the surface, just because I really am concerned about power. Power is an issue I am always fighting. We will go ahead and add more.
Research complete.
I'll look at that in a sec.
Research complete.
Okay. Drone speed upgrade, yay. Let's freeze things for a sec. Go take a look at this. So, I have no social going on. That's bad. I'm not ready for a CPU research yet. I need to get the rest of this done. So, we will hit that. That'll keep him busy for 16 days. He's still going to be busy for quite a while. Do I have any blue there? No, no. He's got 16 days left. Okay, he'll get done slightly before, so blue. I know I'm going to need that repeater. I hate to do it, but might as well get started on it. And we'll do the kitchen. Okay, and let's go ahead and start things again. Okay, we have 150 smart concrete. 62 of 64. Okay. Well, it's time. So we'll run this up to there. Have him join. Have him join. Cancel all. Fuck, I hate it when it does that. But that's okay, because I wanted to get this placed. Okay, and that's going to be smart concrete. Let me think about this. Nope, cancel all. Cancel that. And why, you say? Because instead I'm going to put that right there. Well, that'll do. Yeah, that'll still do. Put that there. Put that there. And put that there. Build all. Okay, it's daylight. Let's go ahead and slow things down. And we're going to make this concrete. Go ahead and turn this back on. Okay. Okay, rolling mill. Smelting furnace. Which we'll put here. And run that to there. Build all. And make that titanium. Run power. There. And then smelting furnace. No, rolling mill. Almost screwed that up. Right there. Build all. And power. We'll run here and here. Oops, and now we need to keep my driller is busy. Okay. Okay, time to keep him busy for a bit. Oh, I've got no titanium. Well, that does present a bit of a problem. Smelting furnace. There. Build all. Okay. Power. Titanium. Okay. If we drop those on the ground, they will suddenly become available to be used. Yeah. Want to have that run from there anyway. Okay. So, monthly report shows me at 134, which is still pretty decent. I'm at 133 now. Energy shortage, though, is not good. But that's probably because these aren't showing as having energy. And that is, oh yeah, here we go. I've got a full day, or a full bank, which is good. That is going to be where we end the game today. Let me put a pause on here. Thank you for joining me. If you like what I'm doing or you like the game, please leave a like. If you like my presentation style or you have a comment to make about it, I invite you to do so. All I ask is that you be civil. You don't have to be nice. I do appreciate criticism. Well, appreciate might be a strong word for it, but anyway, all the normal stuff. Like, follow, comment, share, and y'all have a good day.